Looking for Olympic pace crocker. These are the governing skaters. This hole is wide.
Oh,
This hole is
that shit's
wide.
lit.
La 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 la. Almost world. No, it's not. It's
Oh
it's
my
not
god.
almost world. It's our world. It's our world and an interesting discussion sometimes. Everybody, welcome back to the podcast.
It's the most unnecessary intro
Oh.
ever.
That was,
God.
that was by far the worst one yet. But I feel like I got the note pretty accurately.
Yeah.
The la la note. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're Elmo, who's Dorothy?
I don't think there's a correct answer to that.
Just curious who's the most fishy here.
What?
Haran's definitely Big Bird, though.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Can I be Oscar the Grouch?
But Oscar wouldn't want to ask to be Oscar, so you're not Oscar. It'll be a little too overeager, you know.
You can be Grover,
Who the fuck is that?
the Superman guy, blue guy.
Oh. Whatever. We can
Yeah,
take
who
what we
am I
can
then?
get at this point.
You're
Well, you're
Bert.
Elmo, though.
Oh, I'm Elmo. Okay.
Well, you just said it.
I feel like I'm not like Elmo.
Who are
Harsha's.
you like?
I don't know. I don't know enough about all the characters.
Cookie Monster.
Hmm.
Actually, you
I feel
know,
like I should be
because of
Cookie
my
Monster.
chocolate addiction, yeah, it could be.
I think Harsha looks like Bert.
I look like Bert.
Yeah. If you
But
just
Bert needs an Ernie.
Take the
Yo,
beard
Bert,
off.
Bert and Ernie, like, are just like the Sesame Street version of Phineas and Ferb. They look the same. They look,
Yeah, that's fact.
Ferb looks like Bert.
Yeah, he's definitely Bert.
Actually,
We used to call
Ferb backwards is
Karkar.
Bert.
We used to call Karkar Bert because he had a fucking unibrow.
Oh my.
In high school.
Way to air him out in the first 2 minutes of the podcast.
Yeah, what are you gonna do though? You know.
Yeah. That's so funny though. Like Harsha grew up like Phineas, but now he's Ferb.
Wow.
That means we can all evolve in life, and you know we can live by that. Thank you, Harsha, for being an inspiration to all.
Haran's Candace.
What the fuck? I'm not that narc. Fuck off.
You're not. Who's an arc?
Candid. Oh,
Candid.
Candace. Candace.
As soon as I said it, as soon as I said
You
it.
But we are all
I got
collectively
played.
one
I got
ball
played
cheat.
so hard. Ricky, Christian, cut that out, bro. I don't
No.
want to be exposed like that.
No.
Nah.
I'm better than that. I trust
No
you.
Give a
shots.
fuck. That's
No
the
shot.
snippet, bitch.
But yeah, welcome everybody to this episode. It's the most drawn out
Oh my God.
introduction we've had in quite some
Yeah,
time.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of long things, Haran, you don't get to go. Sorry. Squid Game is a long show. You're talking about animals there. You know, like Elmo. Actually, I don't know what the fuck that thing is. What is Elmo? You know, while we're on the subject,
I don't know what to describe Elmo as.
he's just red.
Yeah.
But a red what?
He's my red friend. No.
All right, man. You know what? We're just gonna table that discussion. We'll circle back later. But yeah, go back to what I was originally saying about Squid Game. You know, the three of us had seen it. Me, Haran, and Tarun had seen it. And then I was like, "Hey, Harsha, you know, fuck you. You have to watch it." And so I said that like 75% is a joke, but then he went actually and did it. So now we have a chance to have a complete discussion about the show. Before we get into, you know, the deep dive, you know, there will be a heavy amount of spoilers for like the first, I don't know, here's the timestamp right now. 19 minutes, 50 seconds. And then after that, you'll be clear. So, all right, Drew, you were the first one to watch it. So what do you think?
I like this show, but I didn't like the ending. Like I think all throughout, I like the pacing a lot because I think like the show like you know gradually built up tension and each episode was like a different game, obviously. So like there was like different shit at stake, and like there's different shit to figure out for the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the ending just really threw me off. And it's weird because I feel like they basically in the ending they set it up for a season 2, But they definitely couldn't have foreseen like the popularity of the show, right? So it definitely wasn't like a cash grab type of ending. Even though to me it kind of seemed like it kind of like they put it on like a shitty cliffhanger in my opinion.
I think if it wasn't confirmed it would be coming back for season 2, I wouldn't be so upset with the ending.
Yeah.
But now that I know it's coming, or like now that like it's confirmed it's been coming back for season 2, I just like don't. I'm not excited for what the angle they're going to take with the show. I feel it would have been good to just be like a one-off season, but I mean, you know, get the bag with these actors, so I respect it.
Yeah, I really hate how they I really hate how they just made the old man responsible for everything. But like he was just good as a character, like a player of the show. But I didn't really need him to be like the mastermind behind all this shit. Like, you know, I thought he was already dead. I didn't really care for it.
I think the end, you know, I understood that there was like something weird going on with the old man once they played the marble game, and like he was like, "Oh, you tricked me, blah blah blah. Why'd you trick me, you fucking dickhead, bitch, fucker," in those exact words. But yeah, I didn't really have a huge problem with that. I agree with the ending. That I wish I didn't know right now that it would be the same guy returning. Like, I think it would have been cool if it was like a whole new, brand new thing, brand new characters, brand new, like the concept of a game is still the same, but like it's completely different organized. I hope it's not brought back. I mean, I doubt they're going to play the same games, but like, I hope it's not the same setting. I hope it's not like the same rich fuckers who go to it. Like, the only thing I'm interested in really is the role that the main guy is going to play. Is he going to be one of the rich fuckers? Is he going to play again? Is he going to, you know, whatever? Like, that's the only thing that I think will be interesting about the second season.
But he's going to play again, right? No? Was not the setup?
I don't know if he's going to play again or if he's just trying to dismantle.
Or to like break into it?
Yeah.
I see.
My question too is like, we never saw the secret agent guy, whatever, detective. Did we see him die like fully, like for sure? Or was it just like assumed?
I mean, he got shot and like kicked off
and
that
then he
cliff.
fell off.
It fell off a cliff, yeah.
So I know that like it was his like brother. So like maybe, but like
he just landed on a nice mattress at the bottom of that cliff, you know. Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, I was like, it'd be cool if that man's came back somehow, which it wouldn't be realistic, but obviously the show's not fucking realistic anyway. But it'd be cool if that guy came back and like now that this dude has like money, he can like try to, I don't know, they have more power to like dismantle, I guess, what's going on.
So what was your favorite game in the show?
Can we go through them all? I forgot exactly which one.
So the first one is the red light, green light.
Yeah.
Second one was the sugar one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The third one,
tug of war.
Yeah, third one was tug of war. Fourth one was marbles, and then the fifth one was the glass bridge.
No, and then like the fourth one was like wasn't the game technically just like them like trying to kill each other at night? Was that? Like, a game?
Yeah.
It was like a mini game. I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah. I think it was just a break between, right?
Yeah,
but I thought they counted it as a game. I thought no.
I don't think so.
They mentioned it as like a special game.
Yeah,
but they didn't, I don't know if they counted it.
Yeah,
well,
it was like
there were only five.
Mission,
there were 5 games,
side mission,
right? That was how they introduced it. So like,
yeah, so it was like a side game, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the sugar one was cool just because like people had different techniques to get out of it, and I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite one.
I think for that episode, you that was like the first time you realized that Sung-woo was kind of selfish compared to the rest of them because he didn't tell like the main character to not pick Umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, bro, I'm gonna look so unprepared because I don't know any of their names. But I like the marble game because it threw you for like a turn about how like the game was presented. They were like, "Oh, partner up," and then they were like, "Oh, one of you will die." You know, so it was like, "Oh, we're gonna like how they were doing the team building before," but then in that one they were like fake team building, but then you know you're gonna fucking die. So I like the like form of that one.
I like that one too for that reason. It's like very brutal. Like sometimes in shows they kind of like make it not happy ending, but like, you know, the friends always stay together or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like that some people got fucked over. But my favorite overall is definitely the first one because like number one, the shock, and then number two, like people were just getting killed like left and right, which I didn't really understand because like it's like red light, green light, right? Like how are you gonna? It's not that hard not to move. At least I think so. But
You fucking lazy ass.
It's kind of rude.
thanks.
I like the marbles one too because that was like one of the only ones where I actually felt sad after watching it because they fucked over my man's Ali.
Yeah,
that's the only name I remember. It's Ali. It's a god.
Ali died in the alley,
Oh.
Ooh.
But I like the like dialogue between I don't remember the other girl character that much. Like the girl who got recruited. Obviously, there's the main girl character. This really sucks. I don't know any of their names. But like, there's the main female character who's through until the end almost, and then there's the girl she recruits, and then they talk about like her parents from like Korea, and then her, her family. So like that was cool because that was the first like actual part where you saw the main female character be like vulnerable or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, and obviously they talked about how like, oh, like if you tell me something, like it doesn't matter because only one of us is gonna leave. Like nobody's gonna know that you told me anything, So
yeah,
that sucked, but it was also cool.
Every single actor was really good too.
Yeah.
Except for the fucking rich fuckers. Those dudes were so bad.
Oh, I hated them.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, they did their role.
No. Like they were bad actors too, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're all pretty cringe. They were cringe while watching them.
Yeah.
But I guess it's because we're watching it from an American perspective, maybe. If it was like...
Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of meant to be like just shitty in all asportrayed of their way they're being portrayed. But maybe they're just shitty actors. But
I'm going to bet on 69. I love that number. Oh, 69 is dead. Let me bet on 96. Ha ha ha. You're so funny. Let me get my dick sucked. Ha. Yeah, fucking.
The actors were really good, and that's why like if anyone watched like the dub version, I just like why like I feel like you're just like ruining.
Yeah.
Like you're ruining your experience because like you're not really like I mean like the show is meant to be in its native language. Like why?
That kind of brings up a interesting question. Like, is there acceptable times where you can watch things in dubbed, like outside of their native language or something?
For me personally, like Naruto, for example, I was definitely watching that while I was doing something else on the side because it's like can't be fucked long, like so long. And so that's when that's when I watched dubbed.
But would you ever watch something that's not animated dubbed?
I feel like I have in the past just because like for any movies, if it's in Telugu, but it was made in a different language, I would just watch the Telugu version probably. But I just don't think I don't like that experience because I mean, obviously like the words don't match how their mouth is moving and I just can't get past it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that, yeah. I would agree.
That's why I think it's easier with like animated stuff because like, yes, their mouths are still like animated to fit a specific language, but like it's not as noticeable. So like it might be easier to get away with that way. Like, but
I guess just like also the voice actors are hopefully good in like the dub language.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Yeah.
But overall, I do think it was a really good show. It was my first like foreign show that I've watched in a long time. The thing I'm looking forward to the most for the continuation of it is how like the main female character's brother and like the other guy's mom, like how that thing works out. Because the dude just pretty much just left a fucking briefcase full of money and then just dipped. And so
I think that's just done, bro. I think I don't know if they'll bring them up again because she lost the mother lost Sung Woo. What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then this dude lost his sister. So then like it's a good match, like she can still have like kind of a son type shit, and then
Yeah.
he can have someone to take care of him. So I don't know. I don't know if there's like much left to be
Said.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
but
agree. I think that kind of closed. Maybe.
I think
maybe
they
not.
would try, and I don't know how much they're gonna like try and latch on to like the characters from the previous season, because like you know how if it's gonna be the same guy again, and like he's gonna be the centerpiece, so like the brother and the mom are still connected to the other two like crucial characters at the end, so they're gonna they might, I don't know, they might like draw strings from like that relationship or something. I don't know. I'm just interested to see if that's anything, you know.
You know, this is crazy. This guy like won the Squid Game, right? To get all that cash in the show, but also he's gonna be in the next season, so he's gonna be actually getting more cash than the rest of the cast from season 1 as well. So
Well, that's the other thing is like, bro, like if you have that much money, why would you like? If he's gonna participate, I think that's stupid. That's my point.
I think like his point of view is trying to like because we see him after and he's like just like kind of leading like a miserable life, right?
Yeah,
So,
no, I get like going to fix it, but all he's gonna do is watch another 455 people die. And
no, but his whole point is like he wants to put an end to it. I think that's his whole game.
Yeah. My thing is like, why didn't he just like, he was getting on a plane at the end to go see his daughter. Why not just buy a plane, go to your daughter, like buy their family, like buy his daughter back or whatever.
hey yo,
Yeah, and then take her back and then fuck around and like do whatever the fuck, you know? Like, what an idiot. Why would you go back there? Who cares?
He's trying to prove he's not a horse, man. He's not a horse running a race. He wants to fuck that guy over.
Is that what he said in the
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
I don't know if it translated well. I read the subtitles. Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
a little sad because like the whole like the show, we like see him like doing his best or what he sees as his best, try to like get into his daughter's life and like be that dad for her. And then he goes through this like all this trouble, and he comes out and he still sacrificed time with his daughter to
Yeah.
put an end to it.
that's what I thought was stupid about the ending.
I mean, it's a good conflict, I guess, and that's why like I thought it would be best if they like. I mean, I don't even know if it would play off as a good ending, but like you like they just like try to like put that in his mind, like where he's like deciding between the two, and they just cut it off there without him making a decision, and like that would be it. But I don't know if that would play off as a good ending, but I guess I mean they did what they did, so.
Yeah, I feel like people would just assume he'd go back to Squid Game because
Yeah, but we look at
the
Inception
other
type
storyline is
ending,
not
you know?
exciting.
It'll be
I
like
guess.
with the dreidel.
Out of 10, what do you think you would give the show? I think I would go like 8.7.
Yeah, it was between 8 or 9 too. I really liked it. I just had complaints about the ending. So I also thought it was 10 episodes because normally these things are 10 episodes, and I was like, oh shit, it's over already. I didn't expect it. I was kind of disappointed.
I guess they didn't draw it out like a lot of Netflix shit.
Yeah. I think for me, like, if you excluded the ending, it would be like a 9. But with the ending, it's like a 7-ish for me.
Damn, that's a steep drop off.
We got a
7.5
hard ass over
maybe.
here.
For me, it's
Yes.
it's the second best foreign show on Netflix. So
It's the
therefore, I'd give
first.
it like Narcos.
Narcos?
Yeah, it's a bad take, Turin. You got to watch it again, man.
I've never seen it.
I thought you watched the first episode. No,
Yeah. I mean, like a long time ago, but like I mean, I haven't seen the show. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't have to lie, man. You don't have to lie. Like, it's not like The Office. You can just say you haven't even, seen, you haven't even heard of it or something.
Wait, no, I thought I watched the first episode with you, Harsha.
you did watch the first episode of Harsha. I thought.
No, you didn't. Stop lying, dude. It's not like The Office. You haven't seen any of it.
Well, I didn't even finish my point. Oh, you just made the loud noise. All right, yeah.
No, you said it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second
just-
best.
So my favorite show is Narcos, but yeah, this would be my second favorite foreign show, and I agree with like the ending should take some points off, but like I don't think it'll be as bad as what Turin said, so I'd give it like a 8.
Wait, so I took off 1.5 points and you took off a point. That's not a huge difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Okay.
Well, you took off 2 points. I thought you said it was a 9. And
I said like 7, 7.5. And then I settled on 7.5.
Okay.
So I went from a 9 to a 7.5, which is
Okay, I think it went from 9 to
15
7.
It's 15%, but you went down 10%.
Yeah, but I think it went from 9 to 7. That's why I went for the median.
Oh well, that would be 20%.
I'm 100% done with the segment. Christian, move on, please.
Okay, well,
If anyone is still fucking listening to this episode,
you know, a lot
No,
of
they
people-
wouldn't. It's spoilers.
Yeah, so we've officially reached the end of the spoilers. So welcome to part 2 of the episode, where we're gonna talk about some extremely depressing shit. So I'm glad you tuned in for this.
After the break.
All right, guys. On the other side of this ad, we're gonna pull the discussion a little more serious, which is definitely not something we ever usually do. But I specifically, after going after Hassan Minaj last week for being a little devious and shit, felt it was necessary to hold my own superstar mega god guy accountable for shit. And that is the one and only Kardashian Travis Scott. If you didn't know what happened at Astro World Festival, whatever you call it, in Houston, obviously there have been 9 deaths as of our recording. The 9th one was confirmed today, or the 10th one, whatever it was at another. And there's been a lot of people obviously blaming Travis, a lot of people blaming the event planning. Obviously, it's an extremely upsetting situation on a number of levels. As somebody who's attended 3 Travis shows, once in the pit, similar to this kind of thing that happened, you know, I never really thought of ever getting this serious, but I can understand for other people how you could be vulnerable in that sort of situation. And so I guess we just kind of, you know, we've all been to at least one Travis show before. And so we all experienced, maybe not, you know, been in the middle of it, but, you know, have seen the kind of things that happen at his shows. And I thought, you know, it'd be a little hypocritical if I didn't address it a little bit, you know. So I'll just come out and say that I think he does hold some responsibility for the situation. However, he designed the set of what he performed on stage. And that's not where the incident happened. The people who designed the crowd, I don't even know what you would really call it, but like the area in which all the people are going to be located.
Isn't that just a mosh pit?
Yeah, but like it wasn't just the pit. I mean, like this thing was
Oh, like that.
the whole
Yeah, I see what you're
place. That was, I believe, designed by Live Nation. And I personally believe that like I would say it's 70 30 60 40 goes on them for having the design of that so poorly. Now there is a lot of it that goes on Travis, because Travis is like, there's no one like in the mainstream that says like psycho crazy about like just going ham on everything. You know, he's always like, bro, even in the documentary that they showed on Netflix, there was that dude on like the 3rd bowl or whatever, standing on that lip or whatever. You know, there's been tons of people at his shows that climb trees, and I think that even happened this year. And like, you know, he's all about like, you know, he's got the song "Ain't No Mosh Pit If Ain't No Injuries," bro. I mean, like, he's an inciter of shit. Like, this isn't the first time I think he got charged with inciting riot before. I mean, like, this is not the first time. I'm not saying this is the expectation, because that's definitely not true. But yeah, it's definitely a tough situation, and it's obviously upsetting that 10 people lost their lives and over a dozen, I think, more injured. So yeah, what do you guys think?
Christian, did you say a dozen injured?
Oh, there's like I think 6. Let me look at the numbers, but there's
Because
tons
earlier
of
when I saw it, it was 300 people were injured, over 300 people.
Oh, I meant like seriously injured, like ICU.
Oh, okay.
critically.
Mhm.
Wait, how many you say were injured? 300?
Over 300, yeah, apparently.
Yeah. The main problem that I have with the design of everything, sorry to cut you guys off before you give your thoughts, but like, I think this is where Travis has a lot of the responsibility, is overselling the venue that they had. because right in front of me, I have the event planning thing that somehow CNN obtained. And there's a map of the area, and dude, there's no feasible way that 50,000 people should fit in this area. Like, this is something that 10,000 people would be pushing in. And Travis is always like, oh yeah, we always, he wants everybody to see his shows. But like, when you promote that kind of like, I don't want to call it rage, because like, it's not like that, but it's this, I don't know, hyper sensational, like, you got to get there and by any means necessary, like, you just got to be there, experience it, all that, whatever. Like, that is part of his responsibilities to not promote that kind of shit. And I do think like his video apology and his written apology were both pretty awful. But that's kind of what happens with every celebrity nowadays. So, okay, you guys may now have the floor.
Yeah, I agree with what you were saying. There's like no way there should have been that many people at the place to begin with. I saw videos like people were maybe like centimeters, inches just apart on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like even if no one got hurt, like I wouldn't be comfortable in that situation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like people breathing down my neck. It's like I'd be afraid someone like popped up my shoulder. You know, but yeah, that. And on the Travis part of it, like yeah, he like kind of incites this type of everyone go hard, whatever. So, I mean, it's on him too. And also, I don't know how much you can comprehend like what was actually happening when he was on stage,
Mm-hmm.
but stop the show when you see that type of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's not worth stopping the show, a person's life is definitely like, even if like it turns out like the person was fine, you should still stop
Mhm.
it to figure out what the hell's going on just in case they die, which they did. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think both parties are really at fault here. And also, yeah, his video apology was fucking dumb. Like, there's like memes about how he's like rubbing his forehead and like, yeah, I'm so sorry, but like, yeah, it's BS.
The one thing I will say about the stage thing is that I'm not excusing it because he stopped things before, and so that's definitely something that should be done regularly. But when you are on stage at something and you have so many lights shining on you, this is not saying that he has an excuse, but it sometimes can be really hard to discern things when you're looking out into like a sea of whatever, and you have like, I haven't watched any of the videos of him on stage, so I actually don't know how the stage was set up. I don't know the actual stage design or whatever. I listened to the show or whatever on Apple Music, but there's a chance that when the lights shine on you like that, like you have a distorted view of what's going on. Like you see darkness when you look out because you have so much light coming in. Like sometimes when you look at something really bright at the same time, the other things around it look dark. I guess that's what I'm kind of saying.
Yeah, it's also on this just security that's on like monitoring the people. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I saw videos of a lot of people like just stampeding in, like literally just running in. Like they broke down a fence, and then there was like a tweet from Travis like, I don't know, I forget exactly what he said, but he's basically like, yeah, fuck it, like keep it up, like get in here, like let's go, whatever, all this shit, right?
Yeah.
And then there was like obviously there's a lot of people, and like from what I heard, there was like a lot of like ambulance, like the car, I guess like the security, like health, like carts, like ambulance things going around, and they had the lights on them and everything too. And like originally they like pulled one dude out near the front of the stage, and Travis was literally like, and this dude was like, I'm pretty sure he was unconscious or something, and Travis was basically like still singing while that dude was like unconscious and like leaving the fucking place with the health people. And I was just like, if that was like at my show, like I would probably not keep going if there's some dude like unconscious literally being carried out from like the literal like the front, you know?
He paused for like a little bit, right, and then he continued or something.
Yeah.
I think so, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. I it's a weird situation. I saw tweets from and like some comments from people that have been on stages before, and they're like, yo, most of the time you can see like pretty much fucking everything, because like the whole stage is like you know,
LED.
like an LED panel, right? So
Mm.
all that light is just going on the crowd. And especially if you think about like in terms of like the ambulances that have like the blue and red, like you should be able to see that. But I also, yeah, I think more of the blame goes on like the actual like people that were running the event. Like they should have known how many people were gonna be there, and like definitely had way more security. Like all this shit in like from the videos that I've seen, it was like the only way you could get out is like through the middle rail thing. Like there's no way to get out. There's no rails on the other side. Like they should have broke up the crowd like a little bit more. Like you know, if you go to like an auditorium, right? Like there's seats in the middle, and then there's two sides of like hallways basically, and then they have more seats, and then hallways, and then more seats. They should have done it like that with fences in between each one. That way you could have more security in between everybody monitoring everything. There's like more ways for people to get out. But I also kind of blame some of the people that went, because apparently there was people jumping on the ambulances and shit.
Yeah.
Which is just like, that's so fucked. Like that's obviously there's like a lot of kids that go to these shows, so maybe they don't know any better, but that's like, I don't know. I thought that was kind of disgusting, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough because a couple of years back, so there's this thing called the Hillsborough Disaster that happened in like '89 at Liverpool, or it was an FA Cup semifinal, Liverpool, not at Liverpool Stadium, but like it was, I think, Nottingham. And essentially it was just like a policing error where like they put like way too many people on like a certain part of the stand at the stadium, which they couldn't fit, and like these like supporters were getting like crushed upon, and it ended up being like, I think like 97 people died.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time the Prime Minister of England pretty much said, like, I think it was Margaret Thatcher at the time or whatever, when they were dealing with it, she said that it was on the supporters, like it was their mistake, and they didn't put any blame on the police, and like these like poor families got like no compensation or anything for like, all the people they lost. And yeah, but then like I think only like a couple years ago, I think like 2016, they finally reopened the case, and they pretty much deemed that like it was actually the policing that were at fault, and for not properly managing the crowd, which is definitely a big win for like all these families, but still just like really sad. So it is sad to see this again, especially like because a lot of people that died were probably like teenagers, right? Like they're so young.
Yeah, I think one kid was 14.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
dude,
a ninth grader.
Jesus.
Like I'm looking at it now. There's like a ninth grader. There's all these people, except for one person, are our age or younger.
It's insane, man.
So I was going to ask you about the Hillsborough thing, because I think this weekend or next or whatever is going to be the first time that they're actually allowing people to stand at soccer games in the UK for the first time since then. They're going to have a standing crowd there. And that's like a testament, because you said 89, so that's over 30 years.
Yeah.
Where, you know, they just, for that specific reason, didn't allow people to stand at those games, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's something that, I mean, obviously the congestion that they had at this event was just so mishandled. And I know I'm repeating it myself, but like it's mishandled from the event planning, where like Tarun said, you should know how many people are coming, but it's also mishandled from Travis, from when you're just encouraging people to go. Like it's already sold out, but he's just like, hey, yo, you could fucking drop in from a helicopter or whatever. I don't give a shit. You know, like it's very disappointing. Like I've never thought that Travis was like a good dude, right? Like that's not, you know, something I'm like, oh yeah, my morals are based off of Travis Scott, the Fortnite guy, you know? Like I'm not, you know, I'm not that naive. But there are a lot of people who like, because they're your favorite musician or actor or whatever, like, oh, I have to follow everything this person does. And like, it just sets a really bad example for just how event planning, I mean, not even just concerts or whatever, but any standing room event, you know, it's just really, everybody likes to have a good time. Everybody likes to like go wild or whatever, but this is just so extreme that I would be surprised if he's on tour, because that's the other part of this is the insurance cost. Like every event has an insurance cost for an artist or whatever that comes to the venue. Bro, he's gonna have a hard time being able to tour in the next like 18 months or 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just
Yeah.
because these venues are like, their insurance is going to be like, hell no, you're not having this dude who had 10 plus people die at his event come with where that was outside. This is indoors where like it can be even worse. So
Yeah. Also, like even if he has events, I feel like even in the near future, people will be so scared to go to these again, right? For at least like for then like a year or two.
at least, and I can never see like a venue, at least in the next like 5-ish years, allowing standing room at his things. Like they're all gonna have to be like seated. There's no way.
Also, in the video apology, my man didn't even say sorry. He was just like, my prayers go out or whatever. And then he's like, please give any information to the police department.
Yeah.
Like, it felt so like he didn't
Forced.
care at all.
Yeah.
Like it was
definitely
so
a PR thing.
disgusting,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. He could have just said like, I'm sorry, in like a I don't know what he said in the written one, but he could have just said, I'm sorry. We should have like, prepared better. Like my heart goes out to the people that were, injured. But that's all you had to say. Like take what do you call it? Accountability. Yeah, responsibility.
Yeah, I guess for context, people wondering, the Hillsborough Disaster, I think so the official death count was 97 and 715 people injured.
If I remember that one of those people died like this year.
Yeah,
because they
passed
were
away earlier this year because
Yeah.
like they had severe brain damage from the
Damn.
Yeah.
from the
So
this
this isn't just something that's gonna have an impact in the next like month or so. Like this is
Yeah.
something that people and their families are gonna have to, like, not just the people who died, but the people who were like seriously injured. Like
Yeah,
these families are gonna have to deal with this for a really long time.
I just hope they are compensated in whatever manner. I'm glad at least. I don't know what the coverage was back then for the Hillsborough Disaster, but like I'm assuming a lot of it was blaming like these football hooligans, they would call it back then. And
Bro, don't. The thing that's pissed me off the most, people are like, oh yeah, this is all hip hop rap stuff that's causing all this shit, and then I got into an argument with my friend the other day. It's like, bro, they really just mean these are black people that are ruining our kids and this kind of shit. Like it's all like, if you understand hip hop and like rap, like this is like a minority for like how hard people go at shows. Like Travis is like the epitome of like how crazy the shit gets. And unfortunately it went like way over the top of what it ever should have been. But yeah, it's just, people are going to use this as a platform to be like, oh yeah, I'm not ever letting my kid go to a rap show, or like, I'm not ever go to a concert, even like not even just so.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
I mean, like since then, like since this incident, like there's been a lot of like videos on like TikTok and stuff on Twitter, like we're showing like how like well like monitored mosh pits look like, and like there's a lot of space for people to be moving around. Like it's not crowded. I don't know from here. Like I don't know if like the future content is going to be like no pop mosh pit for a while.
I think like Travis shows, like
what
I was talking about
Travis
before,
for sure.
but like
that's going to be.
I don't
dangerous.
think, because Travis, even going into like this kind of before this event happened, like Travis has like a I don't know, like an aura around him about like shit goes crazy no matter what. I mean, we've been there, we've seen like, it wasn't like this, but we've seen people like getting in and like, people talked about getting elbowed at shows of his before. Like it's like him.
Or do you have like people jump off the stage, like
that
and run
kind
into
of
the
thing.
pit?
Yeah.
And people were telling me about how, so when we went to Astroworld together, we sat like pretty much, I guess you would say, front row. And for people that don't know, on the Astroworld tour, there were 2 stages, right? There was one on the left that was smaller, and then there was one on the right, which was the main stage. And like before he comes out, like they just playing this like ominous music, just kind of like just pretty much just bass and like whatever. And then like it starts, and then you all look to like the main stage, right? Because like you're like, oh my god, he's gonna come out. But then he pops out from the back on the little stage. And I didn't think about this because when I went the second time with Emily, like I already knew that because I got into the first one, right? So I was like, oh yeah, well, he's gonna come out on the left stage. But I didn't think about it. How for people that didn't, people went there for the first time. Imagine the rush of people from the the right stage in that pit all the way to the left stage, and people were talking about how something similar had happened. They got like ran over or that kind of thing.
Mm.
That like brought it to my attention. This isn't like, this is just on a much bigger scale that this kind of stuff had happened like before. So
Yeah.
all poorly managed.
Thing is, it's not even like stampeding too with these crowd control. It's just like also just like not enough. Like I think there's a specific term for it, but just pretty much like there's just like a lack of oxygen because like you're just so squished that you can't even breathe properly, and like that also caused a lot of deaths back in Hillsborough, and I'm sure like that's also caused a lot of injuries at this concert too. But yeah, just moving forward, like the crowd control has to be a lot better. Like I guess like they probably didn't plan for like all these extra people that like came in illegally. I don't know how they got into the concert, but to the venue or something. But even then, like they should have addressed it before like the concert even began. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, that's it's definitely a really harsh situation, and obviously, you know, this goes without saying, but you know, we don't condone it, we don't support it, you know, as even though we all liked Travis as a musical artist. I mean, this kind of thing is definitely not tolerable, and we don't support it. So that I think that's probably we'll leave that part of it there. You know, it's definitely a very upsetting situation, and you know, like Haran said, we hope the families get compensated fairly. I know he's talking about like, oh, he's going to cover their funerals and therapy and whatever, but that's just like such a small portion of it. But yeah, we're thinking of those people who lost their lives and were injured minorly or severely. And this is such an awful way to pivot, but you know, it has to be done eventually. So we have one final topic to go through before we head out. These guys don't know about it, but I came up with a game for us to play before we dip. We've done something similar, I think, before. Everybody's familiar with Mad Libs, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if you grew up without Mad Libs, I'm sorry, but here we go. I ask for a type of word, like a noun, adjective, something like that, and then they'll give it to me. But there's going to be a twist after, which I will share with you. But to get started, I have this website with like a bunch of different Mad Libs, so I'm just going to randomly pick one, and then I'll ask you for your responses. So there's this one called Olympic Commentary. Famous person, male.
Should you do like Olympian?
No, just do whoever you want.
Wait, the title of this is Olympic Commentary?
That's just the name of the Mad Lib.
Okay.
So
Zac Efron.
Okay.
Sure.
Sport.
Basketball.
Okay.
So boring.
Croquet.
I like it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
You think basketball is in High School Musical then?
Nationality.
Gabonese.
Okay. Oh, they have buttons so that I'll do the random words for some of them, but I'll give you you can have the first noun.
Whole.
Okay. Adjective.
Whole.
No, should go.
Wide.
Okay.
Oh God.
This cannot be good. Completely unrelated, I think. Famous person, female.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say it. Fucking send it.
Verb ending in ed.
Finished.
Okay. Right. There's a noun plural, which we'll do random, and we have squirrels. Okay, cool. Verb ending in ing, random. Slandering. Ed verb. We have affirmed. Wow, very good word. This is the last verb, so you guys can throw out another verb.
Extinguished.
Okay. Wow.
Exquisite verb. Good job.
Random noun, coin. Random adjective, respectable. There's like 5 nouns left, so I'm gonna do random for 3 of them. 4 of them. We have Polish sausages,
Wait, what?
blows, peninsula, and student. I'll do a random adjective, residential, and now give me another adjective.
Breedable.
I don't like that one, man.
Dude, you're looking quite submissive and breedable today.
Stop.
In the internet?
On.
Wait, did I spell it wrong? There's no way.
Breedable?
Maybe it just isn't recognized.
It doesn't like that one.
Y'all better recognize.
No, it's just
What about flexible?
That's good.
okay. That's a good one. A noun.
Kerfuffle.
Oh, I spelled kerfuffle right on first try. Wow.
Oh, big cop major guy here.
Yeah, we don't use that word very much. All right, pick 2 of you 3.
Parsha and
two.
Haran, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, the twist of the Mad Lib is that I found an AI site that does text to speech with famous people's voices, and so I was gonna have it read the whole Mad Lib. However, this one has 2 people point of view. It has Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, so now we can have 2 AI have a conversation.
That's hype.
So I get to choose the AI that talks, and given Tarun's intro, and I was looking this up, Elmo is going to be the first person. It's going to be Zac Efron. And Vanessa Hudgens. Who should Vanessa Hudgens be? Vanessa Hudgens can be Mr.
Miss
Potato
Piggy
Head.
from Kermit the Frog. Oh,
Mr. Potato Head.
fine.
Okay.
All right, yo, this shit is crazy.
Like it's working or?
It works for like 70% and then it just turns to shit.
What do they even mean?
I don't think Elmo is gonna work for this. I'm not gonna lie.
Should we change it though?
Yeah, I think we'll keep the sentiment of Elmo. Elmo can come back another time, but
Yeah, we always got Tarun with a good Elmo impression.
Lola!
Is there Stitch on there?
Stitch. We couldn't
Miss-
fucking understand a word if Stitch was on there, bro.
The Mr. Potato Head is Gucci.
You say dingus?
What?
What did you say?
This thing is.
Oh, I heard dingus. Wait, actually, dude.
What?
I was in office hours, and like,
Just call you a
like
dingus?
we
Is
were
that
like,
what-
no, we were working on this problem.
Oh, wait, was it like a make the font bigger thing?
No, wait, what?
Oh, okay. The thing that happened with me and Eric were like, make the font bigger.
Oh
but
no. No, I was in office hours, and we were like working on something, and like these 2 guys like next to me, like I didn't know them that well, but like we were working on a problem, and like they were talking to each other, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, like the problem I just did, like he was like explaining how to do it. He's like, oh yeah, like you like just plug in this number, and like do that the tingus pingus on it, and we're good." And I was just like, "What? I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I was like, what the fuck are these guys on? What do you mean tingus pingus? And then they said it like for like 2 more things after that, and I was like, is this just a thing? Like.
that was me, bro. Why didn't you say hi? Oh my god.
All right, so we have Mr. Potato Head as Vanessa Hudgens and Kendrick Lamar as Zac Efron. Here's the Mad Lib.
Here we are again for Olympic pace Crockett. These are the governing skaters. This hole is wide.
Oh,
This hole is
and then-
that shit's lit.
Oh god.
They finished their squaws yesterday. I see what they've been slandering Tom. What even when they not finding one?
That one was fucked. But
Yeah, I think
should
from now
switch
on we
it to-
should use just regular people.
yeah.
So we anyway. And then there's this one.
Well, they're going to have direction goods together right now. They coin is respectable and they polished sausages are very flexible.
Dude, Kendrick is fucking hype.
Yeah.
Oh, I come to residential blows. I'm concerned with their pound, with their pound. Oh, they'll never get a student with that trifle. I'm afraid it's all over. Oh, so, oh, it's all over. One downtown. 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 One downtown.
Dude, that was actually just my last name they were trying to say.
What the fuck was that?
So-
Oh my god.
I
Dude, that
realized-
was Mr. Mr. Potato Head trying to say.
He's just trying to say Harsha and Haran.
Martian and Ron broke Mr. Potato Head, bro.
I think this could be funnier if we don't tell you what the ad libs,
Oh
the
my
Mad Libs
God.
actually are. So,
No one's gonna understand a word he just said.
okay. So yeah, I think we'll do only one more for time's sake, and so I'm just gonna pick another Mad Lib here. Oh, they have new ones. Let's do this one called "Letter from Camp." From you guys, I will need a relative.
Cousin.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of adjectives. All right, we'll do a random one here and here. Additional and Canadian. Give me another adjective.
Bodacious.
Girthy. Oh.
Well, we can use
We
both
can
of
use
those. That's fine.
bodacious. Okay.
And since Tarun was not in the last one, he can be in this one. Random adjective. Defective. Verb ending in
Turns
ed.
defective.
Ejaculated.
Oh my god.
Wow. Very fitting that the next thing I need from you is a body part. Actually, I think it would be funnier if we do a random body part. Oh, great. Eyebrow. Verb ending
Jacket
in
on the eyebrow.
ing.
Arriving.
Boy. Plural noun.
Boy Scouts.
This man's quick with it. Random noun will be deficit. Adverb.
Yo, I don't know what that is, man.
Below.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, below's not a.
What did you say?
What am I thinking of?
A
I don't know.
direction? I
Direction?
don't fucking know. What do you mean below?
A preposition, Tarun? I don't know.
What?
I thought
Yeah,
I
Is
think
adverb like?
Adverb
Is
is something
slowly?
ending
Is
in
that
ly.
adverb?
is
Yeah.
it like hardly? Is it like hardly
Yeah.
an adverb or like
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wait,
do
what
it
am I
random.
Really?
thinking of then?
wait blow an adverb?
Hold on.
I don't think so.
Blowly.
Literally?
Okay, so we have a random adverb, which will be sappily.
I like it.
Wait, what?
Sappily.
What did you say?
Sappily.
You know, like sticky.
Oh.
I guess I don't know.
It's below is an adverb.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Maybe we should go
Sappily
below.
is
Too late.
excessively sentimental.
Oh, that word is sap. I see. That makes more
Oh,
sense.
like sticky. Yeah. Makes thanks, Ron.
I just thought it was sap, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I believed you.
But
so.
now I think like sappy. It makes sense.
All right, I need one verb from you.
Below.
No, we've established that's an adverb.
Below minus add.
Entered.
This is gonna be a very odd. A relative.
Mother.
Oh boy. And we already. All right, Haran or Harsha. One of you gets to be in this as well.
I put
Haran.
Harsha. Oh.
Oh, I heard Harsha first, so Haran's in it. Okay, so let's see who will be reading this adlib. This adlib is called "Letter from Camp Adlib."
So I know the first thing is be dear cousin.
Hey,
Something like that. I'm pretty sure it is.
Then we have to pick Nick Saban, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, dear cousin, the Boy Scouts arrived on my eyebrow.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Okay, is there Stephen A on there?
Holy shit, that'd be so funny.
Oh,
I want to hear one that Stephen A. just says, "Yeah, I reeled Pranav," or whatever we were talking about in that previous episode.
Yo, they have it.
Skip Bayless.
Nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if it's good or not. Because I tried out DaBaby and it's really bad.
The baby.
Stephen A. said every word out there that we should be good.
Yeah, but
No, dude, it's AI. It's not like actual like clippings. You know what I mean?
well, AI is fucked.
Oh, it's good. Oh, baby. All right, yeah, we got it.
How about Skip?
But no, this
Actually,
is a one person one. This is
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Here we go with the final ad lib.
Wait, just use somebody else, bro. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Bro, it's just not working. Damn it.
He's just too angry.
All right, fine. We'll wait. What?
Pick
Who else is-
a rapper.
Let me try this one. Yeah, if this one doesn't work, then we'll do that one. If that doesn't work, then I'll do another rapper because I know another rapper that works. Okay.
Your cousin, I'm having an additional time at camp. The man is bodacious and the food is Canadian. I met Tehran and we became girthy friends. Unfortunately, Tehran is defective and I ejaculated my eyebrows, so we called go ribbing like everybody else. I need more Boy Scouts and a deficit sharpener, so please sappily entered more when you initiate back. Your mother, Haran.
That was a banger. That was really good.
That was fire.
Yeah, Joe Buck got that great announcing voice.
I guess we have to do people that like announce or enunciate rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen A. is not. I mean, I'm sure he could talk and say that in real life, but you know.
Well, yeah. I hope you guys liked my little surprise.
We always love your surprises, Christian.
Okay. Who do you think would be most interesting? Who would you want to see like have their voice deep faked? You know.
Shannon Sharp. I feel like his
Mhm.
voice is pretty funny to listen to.
Chris Tucker.
Oh, that's a good
a
shout.
very good shout.
Stitch.
What?
Stitch.
No, you.
Stitch. That was literally what we got from Stephen A. Smith was pretty much a Stitch trying to talk.
Tarun, who would? I don't know. You said Chris Tucker. That's actually a really good shout. Never mind.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
He wants to hear Kyler Murray speak.
You ain't gotta ask me twice.
Huh? I mean, I did actually.
But you ain't
You don't
got
have to.
All right, guys. Well, you know, we've had a great episode, and you know, I thought it would be really encapsulating if we had somebody else set us off. So, just take it away, Joe.
We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you'd make sure you head over to our Instagram at An Interesting Discussion and Spotify for more content, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Oh, good job, Joe.
What is-
Thanks, Joe.
You sounded low-key Irish, bro.
All right, guys. Like he said, you know, we're gonna head out, but yeah, head over to our Instagram, and we'll catch you guys next week. All right, bye guys.
Everyone.
Bye.